Okay, so STR Super Vegeta's details may actually be tonight. Now, I know just by hearing that you're gonna think, what are you talking about, right? This guy comes out on the 25th. His details should be probably on the 23rd, right? You know, like 2 days before. That's not, I think, gonna be the case tonight. And the reason why is because this guy releases on a Monday. And how things work is they do one data download a week usually, unless there has to be some emergency data download. Like even during anniversary, they aim for one data download during the week, right? So with that in mind, next week's data download is going to be for the April 1st Dokkan Fest, right? There's always a Dokkan Fest on April 1st, which is again also a Monday. And we also know that they do not do data downloads on the weekends. It's very, very, very rare that they ever do data downloads on the weekends. Like they like never do them on the weekends, right? Unless it's like anniversary or worldwide and it's like that's when they have to do it. They don't do that. So that's one thing to also keep in mind. This week we are getting a data download tomorrow. The reason why for that is because on JP and Global, well, the World Tournament starts on the 21st for Global, I think technically in Pacific time, but for all intents and purposes in most of the World Tournament for Global and GP does start on the 22nd. The Infinite Dragon Ball History stage starts on the 22nd. And what they do is they usually do a data download like 1/2 days before, depending on your time zone. So if you're again like in the EU or something, the data download will be on the 21st. But if you're in the US, for example, the data download will be on Wednesday, right? So what's going to happen is around 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific time, Wednesday will be the data download tomorrow for the World Tournament characters. Then on Friday, all these characters are going to drop. And since there's not going to be another data download between there, STR Super Vegeta's EZA should be in this data download. So there could be two things. One, they reveal the EZA details 2 nights before the data download. Or two, they do the data download and they wait to officially reveal them on the 23rd instead. I am going to assume they will show him ahead of time, and the reason why is because they did the same with Ajo Bardock. Ajo Bardock was shown on March 7th and he came out on March 12th. That is a 5-day time frame. It's the same here, 5 days. Right, and if you see here, March 7th was here, and then again they showed this guy off on well, this guy released on I think March 12th, right? So again, it's a very similar time frame right here as these two. So that's why I assume it's going to be the same thing. Now again, it's not confirmed. It's not 100%. Like I don't know. I'm not looking at their schedule post and be like, yes, they come out. They're going to tweet this tonight. But I think it's very like common that they like to do these reveals before. I mean, they revealed this guy on the Twitter on the 14th on JP Twitter, and in the Dokkan Now he came out earlier, right? And this is because in the data download they're gonna have him on there, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he's not even out yet. He comes out on the 21st. So that's that's why he was out there early. Tomorrow should be the data download though, right? A few hours before the Super Saiyan 3 Goku does come out officially in game. Then again, we know the 22nd will be the Infinite Dragon Ball History and stuff. And the World Tournament, which is, I don't know why they dropped it at the same time. That's so annoying. And then Super Vegeta comes out. But that is my reasoning. That's why I personally expect him to come out tonight. Not 100%, but that's my case in theory regarding this. So, unless, again, they don't want to reveal him ahead of time and would rather reveal him in the data download. Which, I mean, no matter what, I think tomorrow we will have information for Super Vegeta's EZA in this data download. Even if they don't reveal it on Twitter. So, that's that. Now, what do y'all want to see with STR Super Vegeta's EZA? I asked you guys, but I did make my own concept, so we'll go over that first. Again, Super Vegeta is a character that wants to receive an attack to get his full buff. He stuns guaranteed here. He has guaranteed crits. He has his active skill. This will not change, but the active skill could be very powerful. Again, we know Super Vegeta in this moment is just explosive, mega power, right, and everything like that. And he is a same day EZA now, like he's EZAing for same day. So I kind of based him around like the same day theme, kind of like the existing Vegeta, with the 318, right? Saiyajin 318. That's how I design his EZA kind of, along with obviously just giving him some modern mechanics and modern things and survivability. Because I think this guy offensively, it's going to be fairly easy for him to become relevant offensively again. Just give him like an additional super attack, like attack raise, buff his stats, his EZA stats. He's gonna have like 20k attack probably. I mean, I could actually, yeah, but take a look here. He's at 21.7 thousand attack, which is disgustingly high. Like if we compare him to other cards, like, I mean, for a TUR, it's extremely high, right? If we sort by attack stats, and then we go by, I guess it's potential max, right? Wait, I'm confused. His attack size is like 23,000, right? Yeah, 23,000. No, is it a Woken max? No. I'm actually really confused. Oh, it's the average, that's why. There it is. But then if you see here, his attack stat is really high up here. It's one of the highest attack sets in the game. These are all LR characters. And then if we go by TUR characters, he's gonna have the highest attack set in the game. Like 100% by far as a TUR. Just because his stats are so high. His stats are so high already. Offensively, even like his HP is 20.7 thousand. Like his stats are crazy, dude. His stats are crazy. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But he also has tons of attack links. So I don't think this guy's gonna have an issue with hitting hard. Look at all these attack links, dude. He's not gonna have an issue with hitting hard. I think he offensively they'll do him justice. Defensively is what I'm worried about. But let's take a look here at his concept. So his leader skill will become key 3 and 170%. That is basically confirmed. They do the same pattern with all these EZAs. 12 key super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, causes immense damage and all attacks become crits for 1 turn. I think 3 turns is going to be good. They might just do 1 turn, right? I decided, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go 3 turns just because, I don't know, same day, 3, right? Why not? That's my thought process there. I mean, imagine if they give him like a massive raise for 1 turn. I don't think they're going to do massive, but I feel like he will at least greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. I did 3 turns though, just because it'd be funny. Now, passive skill. Key 3 and 1, 80% attack and defense, right? So I gave him key in his passive. I don't think he needs key, but I just gave him key. Just cause why not? You know, just give him key. So he's always super attacking. 80% attack and defense, and then great chance to launch an additional super attack when performing a super attack. I made it a great chance so that he keeps this, and it's like overall he's better rather than making this 1 turn and then making this just like a guaranteed additional super. He will benefit overall more. There's going to be turns where this is missed, but if you get the hidden potential system super attack, that's going to be good as well. And again, this activates on any super he does, so even the hidden potential system super attack can activate that. So at least that is a good thing, right? Another 80% attack and defense for 3 turns after he receives an attack. I extended that because this guy's not always going to be in slot 1 anymore. They designed this new tech Vegeta as a slot 1 character, right? He wants to be a slot 1. The new tech Super Saiyan Vegeta, which, surprise, surprise, guess how many, guess who he shares the most links with is STR Super Vegeta, right? He's going to be the best character that he shares the most links with. 6 links, insane. So that's going to be a great rotation, and I think having this, so even if he's in slot 2, he still will have the extra attack and defense 80% on that next turn without having to be in slot 1, which is really helpful, especially the offense, right? 18% damage reduction, then another 18% reduction when collecting 3 more key spheres. Then I gave him this, guard before attacking. So in the situation where you put this guy in slot 1, he guards all attacks before attacking, and he can get 36% damage reduction. He can get this defense buff. You know, if he has this stacked up from the previous turn, like he could actually be a pretty good slot 1 character. And that's the idea behind this, right? Because this guy, you know, I mean, I guess technically the active skill against a cell, he would like to get a hit once. Unfortunately, this does not include Saw Max. I don't know why, but yeah, that's a thing. Anyways, again, this guy wants to receive an attack, so giving him guard before he attacks would be very good for slot 1. And then even if he's in slot 2, he still has 36% damage reduction, and then he gets the defense when supering, and he gets this buff for the turn as well, so that's good. stuns enemies attacked by this character's super, which you know he already has, right? Then performs an additional super attack when facing an Android's category enemy, or if all allies attacking the same turn, or Super Saiyan or Vegeta family category allies. And the reason for that is because this new tech, Vegeta leads Super Saiyans and Vegeta's family. So again, you can't mix match these, but again, let's say you get a rotation of this Vegeta in Blue Evolution and then the Super Vegeta, that's all Vegeta's family on Vegeta's team, right? Let's say you get a rotation of Gogeta Blue, this guy, and then this Vegeta, or the Super Vegeta, right? Then that does activate because they're all Super Saiyans, right? There's a lot of good mix and match in there. Super Trunks, maybe Super Trunks this guy, and then Super Vegeta, right? That could be a thing. So that's the idea behind that, where it's like you need the full rotation to be that, but you get a lot. Like an extra additional super attack is like almost so busted. For this guy who's guaranteed critting, he's going to be hitting super hard, right? He's going to be doing really good damage with the guaranteed crits. And then he gets an extra defense raise for 3 turns. And then if this doesn't proc the first super attack, it could proc off this one, and it makes the hidden potential system one a lot more common. Yeah, so I don't know, I just made it busted. That's pretty much it. I mean, I get this. I think you need something like this. I think something like this is ideal. I mean, you could even take this off and he'd still be good. But something like this is what we need, where he has a guard, and then, I mean, even if it's just like, I don't know, because this is fine. Like this by itself, if he didn't have this, then this would suck. But I also gave him this, so he still has the option, right? I mean, maybe they could take this off, and then he's just always going to be in slot 2, but that would just suck for this, right? So I just kind of like moved around. I guess the thing I did to kind of, I guess, balance him is that he has to receive this first attack to get the stats. It's not when receiving the attack like the new Vegeta. He has to do this to get the actual extra stats, right? But besides that, like, he's gonna be really, really good. And I would say, if they design him like this, then he would be like best EZTUR. I would definitely say he's definitely better than Kefla. But I think he deserves to be best EZTUR. As a same day EZA, you know, I think Vegeta over the last 2 years, Vegeta has not gotten respect at all. Like Vegeta, all the Vegetas we got again were only like combo characters. If we take a look at the last few years, I mean, Vegeta before this is like, you know, this guy sucked. Like, you know, this guy was bad. This guy was decent, right? You know, but I feel like he kind of aged out a little quickly. Like, am I crazy? This guy felt like he did kind of age out a little quickly, right? This guy sucked on release, right? Let's see who else here. Maj Vegeta was the last character that was, I feel like, respected. Like, this guy was like, right? You know, I feel like this exchange into post Vegeta, like, he was good for just a little bit though. Vegeta Trunks was nice, but again, that's not a solo Vegeta. This guy was shafted, right? You know, Maj Vegeta on release, he was also shafted. Like, the last Vegeta that came out, and I was like, yeah, he's a good Vegeta, like, straight up, like, on release, was this guy. And that was, like, Worldwide Celebration of 2022, right? That's 2022? Or was this 2021? Dude, the years passed by. It's 2021, actually, yeah. That's, like, the last Vegeta that came out, I'm like, yeah, this Vegeta is cracked insane, right? On the release. Once Vegeta Trunks came out, this guy was really crazy. But until now, so I think Vegeta deserves to get respect like that. But that's my concept here for this STR EZA Super Vegeta. Well, I guess again we can consider in Blue Evolution Vegeta also very, very, very good. But until like last month, Vegeta I feel like has been heavily disrespected in this game. So hopefully that is the case where he ends up being good. But let's see, maybe there's some interesting designs here that I missed that people may, you know, have considered when it comes to this Vegeta. I could easily have missed like some potential things that you could have that I feel like would be interesting. But let's see what people are thinking regarding this Vegeta. Let's take a look at the quotes. Give him Golden Frieza's damage reduction mechanic. I mean, I guess where it's like the first turn he has like, I don't know, 80% reduction. Like, I assume like, because the Golden Frieza is how they work, is that they lose reduction over time. I'm gonna bring up the my nose is being a little sniffy right here. Let's see, I wonder if could I bring up this This guy, right here. There he is. This guy, where it's like on the first appearance he has 60% reduction, the second he has 50, and the third appearance essentially he has 40% reduction. Then he reduces 20% damage reduction of their super bosses. Maybe this could be like Vegeta Family or Super Saiyans, and you get something like this. I think that'd be fine. That'd be okay. So it's like even when he eventually gets to more of a slot 2 role, you have the tech Vegeta that will be able to substitute for him in slot 1. I think that works just fine. 200% attack and defense, 250% super, 70% reduction before attacking, 250% attacking defense from the same turn after receiving an attack, stuns enemies. They're not going to go that high with these numbers. These numbers are way too high. Like, he's not going to get that high with those numbers with that, like, 21,000 attack stat. Like, this is probably, like, the best unit in the game. Potentially. Probably not. But, like, you know, this is like a top 5 unit of the game. Or top 10 unit of the game. Which, I mean, I wouldn't mind if he is that good. But I just... Like, if you consider this plus the guaranteed crits and whatever he gets on it. Like, did they put super attack effect? Oh, it's all a joke. Okay, I mean, some people will unironically make a concept like that. Which, you know, if you're having fun, sure. But, you know, I think you guys are going to... Guard with build-up reduction to 30%, and then attack and defense raise on super. Damage reduction and a lot of defense to make him slot 1. Be defensive because offense, you don't think they do too much. Yeah, again, offense is going to be easy to make him good. Like, even if he doesn't get any additional super attacks, he won't be great offensively, but he'll at least be, like, decent/good offensively, right? I easily see them giving him, like, a chance to do another super attack in his passive, though. Just because, again, by nature, this guy's technically an offensive unit, but he needs the defense to receive the attack. I think that's very important. Very, very important. Let's see. This is guard and reduction of 31.8%. I mean, they could, I guess, do that, right? 18% attack and defense after attacking and no defense on the super, so that double support of Vegeta proc is multiplicative. Okay. 50% defense on super, additional is guard, move, build reduction. I mean, that's kind of what I did, right? That makes a lot of sense there. Okay, guaranteed additional super, 70% reduction before supering and 40% after. Why not give him survival with 1 HP to slide in slot 1 and kill the boss with 30 mil attack stat? I mean, I guess so. We're gonna hide Thad today. I don't like Thad. Thad is a loser. Look at this loser. Imagine being hidden. Imagine being hidden. What a loser. LOL. Thad, you suck. Like, look at this loser. What a stupid idiot, dude. That stupid Thad. Okay. Here's our ideal easy for him. Doubling down on a single big attack stat. Okay. Massively raise attack and greatly raise defense 3 turns. Okay. 200% attack and defense, 100% attack and defense, and a 50% reduction for 3 turns if there's a Trunks in the same turn. So, here's how this works. Technically, with how it's worded, it might work like Blue Cow Ken Goku, where it's like you need Trunks on the turn to get the reduction, and it's like, if it's turn 3 for this guy and there's no Trunks, he wouldn't get this. That's how Blue Cow Ken Goku works with his guard, which is really interesting, where he needs the ally in the rotation for the first 5 turns for him to guard, or else he actually doesn't guard. 100% attack and defense when performing a super, 100% for the rest of the battle after receiving an attack, 10% when performing a super attack per key sphere, and then he just changes key spheres randomly to STR, then reduce damage received by 80%, and then evades enemy super attack with 23 key spheres obtained. Changes all key spheres to STR on the next turn after this character receives 6 attacks. I see. So he would be just insane. Where I could see it where it's like he gets that mega attack stat and just like one-shot power on the enemy after receiving 6 attacks. It's like an interesting design for sure, where it's like, you know, you build up to doing the big final flash, right? Makes sense. When we get details, I did confirm this early in the video, but I did also quote this. I did follow you on the alts account. There you go. 50% reduction, 20% for attacking, at least 1 additional attack and defense buff after getting hit for multiple turns. We are hiding that again. We don't care. Let's see. Blaster single summon. Good luck. Better than Beast. I missed this. 80% reduction before attacking. That drops to 40%, but a ton of multiplicative stats. Luckily, this guy has a lot of multiplicative stats, right? Multiplicative stats here. These are both multiplicative. 100% multiplicative. So that actually, that would essentially turn this one 50% into 300%. Is I believe how it works. Never mind, I'm a liar. 400%. There you go. So that is cool. Yep. That is pretty sick. Math is math. What could I say? We'll read this. Okay, that get out of here, dude. No one cares. Break. Okay, well, in the spirit of the original card, great slot 1. Give him a 30% reduction, 40% before attacking. A lot of people think like the extra stats before attacking, as well as big bang attack and defense after getting hit when attacking, like he already has. This way he's not vulnerable to that first attack. I agree. I think they can make this guy good. Hopefully he'll be good, but we'll have to wait and see what they do. So let me know what you guys think, what you would like to see from his EZA. Should likely have the details tonight, but we'll see. Also, this guy, he's going to be in tomorrow's data download too. That's going to be exciting. I'll catch you guys next time.